6 years, farmers in this country have been hit from every possible direction, and today they stood together across Canada to be heard loud and clear. Welcome to Wake Up Canada News. I'm Brad Wilder. This next article was researched and written by one of our Wake Up Canada News contributing reporters. For the last 6 years, farmers in this country have been hit from every possible direction, and somehow the people in charge pretend it's all normal. They've overseen wave after wave of mass culls, millions of chickens, ducks, turkeys, geese, even exotic birds wiped out in the name of disease control. Entire barns emptied overnight, farmers left with nothing but compensation forms that never cover the real cost. And every time it happens, they talk like it's just another routine biosecurity measure, while the rest of us are supposed to pretend it has no effect on our food supply. At the same time, the cost of simply staying in business has gone through the roof. Fuel, fertilizer, seed, feed, you name it, it's all shot up. Carbon taxes pile on top of everything, hitting farmers harder than anyone else, especially when they're drying grain or heating barns. Then they drag their feet on exemptions like they're doing farmers a personal favor by not bankrupting them outright. And the seed situation is its own nightmare. Between GMO seed markets, licensing, and sky-high input costs, farmers are being pushed to the point where simply planting a field feels like a luxury. And while all of this is going on, the government keeps floating ideas about reducing fertilizer use and emissions like food magically grows on ideology. Farmers warn them what these policies actually mean, and lower yields, higher prices, weaken food security, but never, ever, it doesn't seem to matter. The people making the rules have never had to worry about feeding a country. Trade hasn't helped either. Nope, every time there's a global dispute, Canadian farmers seem to be taking the hit. Tariffs, inspections, foreign politics, our markets can disappear overnight. And instead of standing up for farmers before everything collapses, our government reacts after the damage is done, acting shocked that the world doesn't wait for Canada to get its act together. Meanwhile, the regulatory burden keeps growing. Small farmers try to process or sell directly to their own communities, while buried under food safety rules written for mass corporations. You've got the CFIA then showing up with a binder of requirements and zero flexibility, treating family farms like industrial plants. And God forbid there's an outbreak of anything, then it's quarantines, shutdowns, and culls faster than anyone can even ask a question. People talk about labor shortages like there's some mystery. They're not. Immigration rules, processing plant bottlenecks, endless red tape, everything slows down the system. Now when the system slows down, food doesn't move. When food doesn't move, farmers lose money. When farmers lose money, your shelves get emptier. It doesn't take a genius to connect those dots. And through all of this, the communication is terrible. Farmers get orders barked at them, not explanations. Information comes late or not at all. Decisions that affect an entire province's food supply get made in a boardroom, dropped on farmers' laps, and then everyone acts confused when trust erodes. So no, it's not one single thing. It's the combination of everything. Disease culls, skyrocketing costs, carbon taxes, seed prices, fertilizer policies, trade disasters, labor issues, regulatory overreach. It's a long list, and every pressure point you can imagine has been pushed at the same time. And the result is exactly what anyone with any common sense would expect: farmers struggling to survive, and our food security hanging on by a thread, while the people who caused it are too busy pretending they're protecting us to notice they're the problem. Thanks for watching Wake Up Canada News. Please like, share, and follow us on any of your favorite socials, including Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, and our website at wakeupcanadanews.com. Till next time, remember you're the voice, and it's time to make it count. I'm Brad Wilder. I'll see you soon.